brother. You can. Yeah, just be yourself. You good? We good? Cause I'm gonna turn the other part off in a minute. Hey, everybody, come on in. I'm waiting on you guys to come on in. Let me see. How do I moderate this again? I done forgot. Let me see. I gotta press this button. I know this is it. Uh, let me see. Let me see. Let me push the button. Let me see. Done. What is going on here? No, I don't know what that is. Okay. Wait. Hey, Mary. Hey, Nia. Good to have y'all here. Lord, I'm trying to moderate these comments up before these folks get in here. Top chat. Let me see. Hold on. Live chat. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry. Hey, Lynn. Come on in here, you guys. We're gonna chat while I cook. Hold on. I'm trying to moderate these comments, but hold on one second, because we get some fools in here every now and then. Thank y'all so very much for coming on in. Why can't I see? Why can't I see? That's that part. That's that part. What am I supposed to push for these comments? I don't forgot. I really have. I do not know. We used to have a thing where it would let you moderate the. Oh God, I don't want to start pushing a bunch of. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Billy Yeller. Anyway, y'all, come on in the room. Lynn, I'm sorry. You're going to have to do a little bit of extra work until I've been on for a minute. I can figure out how to delegate, delegate these comments. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to chat about last night while I cook. All right. I'm actually over a friend's now, and I'm actually going to be doing some cooking for an event that he's having tonight. So I wanted to go ahead and give my offering. It's part of my offering. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'll hopefully share with you guys some of the spread. And if you're in the private, if you're a member, I'll be having some member only. I'll do a members only live when we have our actual event. That's one of the things we probably should have did. We should have filmed it. So you could have, so you could have put it like, we could have put it somewhere private, so nobody, you have to like support the. Yeah, they can support. Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I just thought of that. All right, but anyway, you guys, what I'm making right now, I'm gonna do a little bit of beef stew, um, and I've got to clean the meat and do all of this stuff and chop up stuff. So we got to get to work here. So I just thought I'd bring you guys over so you guys could see that. Let me grab my bowl that I'm gonna be using to wash all of this. Did you take? Oh, here we go. All right, guys. So about last night. Last night was interesting. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, shout out to all of you that support the Mad Church Disease channel, because we did a very good turnout for last night's program. So I'm very grateful for you guys and all of you guys being in the chat. So thank y'all so very much, and thank y'all for being respectful, because you guys were tremendously respectful. We didn't really have any issues as far as people in the chat. We did what we needed to do, and we got done what we needed to get done. So I'm very grateful to God for that. Okay. Part of the issue is sometimes when you have to have conversations like that, people are really shocked, you know. And because of our past history with Larry, I think sometimes people tend to believe that the only reason why we're discussing those things is because I don't know, because they think we don't like the man, or we have some issue like that. We hate him. I don't hate him. I don't hate anybody. I think we got our point across last night, and we got our point across without even cursing the man out. Okay, even though I could have did that so well, but we opted out of that. When people are reduced to having to talk about you, your clothes, the size of your head, you know, and things of that nature. Somebody said, he said, casual conversation says Larry sent a video out today telling people to shut up. Okay, well, that ain't gonna happen. Who does Larry think he is? Very interesting. If he thought people was just gonna shut up, he can forget that, because I done told him this gonna be with him for the rest of his life. Get over it, sir. Get over it. Get over it. Somebody in the comments said Larry put out a video today telling everybody to shut up. That is hilarious.
Just shut up.
Yeah, just shut up.
Just shut up.
We just want everybody to shut up.
Shut up.
I thought that was funny. Larry is a whole mess, bro. He is so funny to me. I think that is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Oh Lord! But if he did say that casual conversations, that's on him. Because when is he gonna shut up? Because we wouldn't even be talking if he would shut up. Because most of the stuff that we're talking about is the stupid stuff that he says, so we wouldn't even have to talk if he would just be quiet. He should take his own advice. Did the butcher cut this up for you and wrap it up?
No, it was already like that.
It was already like that.
Yeah, but they have a butcher in the back, so
yeah, I know.
It's likely they wrap it after they cut it.
That was a good deal.
Well, that's what they do over there.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I like that store, and that's why you like it. Let me get them, bring them over here with me for just a second. Sorry, y'all. While I clean this stuff. But Larry can get over himself. If Larry thinks for 1 minute that people are going to be quiet, he can just forget. He started it, so he may as well understand the rest of the internet is going to finish it. So he can get over himself. Larry is a whole mess. But I put TD Jakes on the thumbnail because, we should be getting some more information coming up here soon. I believe they had to the deadline of the 20th. His lawyers had to the 27th to respond to Tyrone Blackburn's paperwork that he filed. And so, yeah. So we ought to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm anticipating seeing that. And I'm sure you guys are anticipating as well. I got some stuff to get you for Christmas this year. Yes.
Like what?
I'm not even gonna tell you. Nope, not even gonna tell you. Nope, no sir. I know exactly what I'm gonna get you for Christmas. And you will be very grateful. Yeah, this is something else. All right, so we're gonna put. Oh, did you get the canola oil?
No, you're gonna use avocado.
You want to use the avocado?
Okay. You said canola.
I just called for what the recipe calls.
Grease in a long time.
But anyway, I do believe on some level we was quite effective last night. That's my humble opinion. I know some people may not agree. And I took a picture of this bottle anyway. It looks like it still had a little bit of wine in there.
Yeah, I was like surprised he threw it away.
He threw the wine away?
He gets started after.
Right? It's like, wait a minute, we don't throw wine away. That's the one thing we don't get rid of.
Where's he at?
Huh?
Where's he at?
Who?
Larry.
Oh,
in Nigeria?
No, he's in Georgia. He's in Ghana. He might be in Dubai.
They need the wine, We can't let it go away.
He could be somewhere hiding, listening for TD Jakes to call his name. That's what he might be doing. Lying devil. Well, folks not going to be quiet, and folks is going to talk about whatever it is that they choose to talk about, including me. Y'all, let me see if I can put the moderator.
Trying to get closer to the water.
I just don't know. They done. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? Wait, that's what I wanted. Something is off with this thing. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? I don't know what's going on with this thing. Who's that? Again? Who's that? Oh, that's the wind. All right, y'all. So, y'all want the recipe? I'm going to give you all the ingredients for this beef stew. with the stew beef. So I'm gonna give y'all all the recipe. Okay. Normally you can do this in a Dutch oven while I'm chatting. What's this?
Bay leaf.
Oh, that's the bay leaves. Okay. So, okay, and then I need the salt and the pepper.
Sauce.
Yes. Did you have some flour?
Flour, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So soy sauce.
All right. So I'm making
Soy
some
sauce.
beef stew. Some beef stew, actually. I make this and it tends to be a hit. People really like this beef stew. So I cook it till the meat gives up the Holy Ghost. The meat gives up the ghost. So when the meat gives up the ghost, that's when we start eating because it is very good. It takes about an hour and 45 minutes for the meat to cook. So if you want the ingredients, here we go. You need some Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce. You need some soy sauce. Normally when I make it, I brown the meat with some canola oil, but today we're going to use avocado oil for that. You're going to use some salt. You're going to need some seasoning salt, of course, black pepper. It's a very simple recipe. You're going to need one bay leaf. And I'm doing this off the dome. Some people use a browning sauce, but I don't use browning because browning is really not necessary. We're black. All you need is a tablespoon of flour, and that'll be your thickener, right? So you can thicken up the sauce. Oh, and you got to have some mushrooms as well. You need some beef broth. You're going to use about 2 cups per pound of meat that you have. So because this is gonna slow cook for a while, so that's the whole thing. And I wanted to put it on early so that I could get it done. Then we don't really have anything else to do, and I can do whatever else DeAndre needs help with. But yeah, you don't need that much oil, by the way. You're just trying to brown the meat, right? You're gonna heat up the pan. Normally, it's done in a Dutch oven pan, just so you guys know. So if you don't have a Dutch oven pan, you can do it in another one. Here's another Here's another, you can use garlic. You can use minced garlic, but DeAndre chopped this garlic up. You need also an onion. You can put a whole onion in there. I'm probably going to use 2 onions in here because of the amount of meat that we have. So I'll do 2 onions instead of one.
Need the onions chopped up?
Yeah, I'm going to start. Yeah. And the mushrooms. We're going to chop the mushrooms in there as well. So yeah. And that's part of the process. So just to get you guys started. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your avocado oil in the pot or the pan, right? And you're gonna, try to put that around. Make sure that the oil in the pot gets a little warm so that when you put the meat in there, you can immediately start browning it. You're gonna brown the meat, and then you're going to take the meat out of the pan. Once you brown it, you're not gonna clean it. You're gonna use all of that goodness and grace and mercy that the Lord has left in the bottom of the pan.
SEC1 say y'all don't know the cost of the oil.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So you're gonna put all of your onions, your mushrooms, and all of that in there, and you're gonna cook that on the bottom. So this is how you're gonna do that. Okay. Yes, you put mushroom. I put mushrooms in there. That my recipe calls for mushrooms. Yes, it does. If you don't eat mushrooms, you're gonna have a time with mad church disease. Because I love me some mushrooms. All right. And you don't have to use mushrooms if you don't like. I mean, it's up to you. Right? It's up to you. If you prefer your recipe with no mushrooms, you don't have to use mushrooms. You doing right, Kevin Moore. To each his own. They sitting up here talking about mushrooms. They don't put question marks all up in the chat. You doing right, Kevin Moore. To each his own. Y'all doing right. I love me some mushrooms, y'all. The food we had last night had mushrooms in it. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Now, let me tell y'all what's going on. Tonight's event, we got a nice comedian coming over. Very funny gentleman. Justin, what's Justin's last name? repair. You guys can look him up on the internet if you like. He's normally featured with Joe Coy. Is he Asian? Filipino. He's Asian. I just say Asian comedian. But yeah, he's really really good. Yeah, it is Memorial Day weekend, guys. Exactly. Tighten this up a bit, Marcellus. Yeah, you can do rings and just cut the rings in half. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now you just brown your meat. I have a lot of stewed meat, so I'm going to do this in two batches. Step one, because I want to make sure that everything kind of gets cooked evenly and so forth. All right. So about last night. One of the reasons why I enjoyed last night's program, number one, is because I didn't cuss Larry out, so nobody has an excuse to say I just went crazy, right? So the validity of my statements, you had to somewhat consider them because they were. I think some people were expecting me to just go ham on the man, and I think they were really surprised at how I handled that situation. I had no desire to go ham on that dude, but I did desire to get my point across for people to understand what the situation is and what's been going on, right? So that's how I looked at the whole situation, you know. Now, I'm going to give you guys a rundown. This week coming up, like I said, we're waiting on the paperwork for TD Jakes and his attorneys to respond to Tyrone Blackburn. I think Tyrone Blackburn has been a little busy with that Diddy case. Y'all know he's been up there in New York. So we have to see what his response is going to, what their response to him is going to be, and then Tyrone Blackburn gets an opportunity to respond, and then after he responds, then we get to the meat and the crux of the matter to see what the judge is going to actually do. So yeah, somebody got to tell me how to work these darn comments because something is wrong here. It used to give you an option to deal with these comments, and I'm shocked. Option anymore for to deal with the comments. But anyway, maybe that's at no, that's not at the top. Is that at the top? Oh Lord, moderators, y'all just please be paying attention. Yeah, I know y'all normally pay attention. I'm just saying, because these people be a mess. Okay, and see, this is why I like using a Dutch pot because the browning is a little bit better, but it's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let me get a do this a little bit faster. All right, so yeah. No, I won't drop my phone in the dishwater, love and happiness, I promise. Good afternoon, Emmy. Good afternoon. I'm just talking a little bit about last night while I cook at my friend's house here. Um, that's all I'm doing, guys. Somebody said, hope you're holding it well. What happened? I never heard back from you, like you said. Purpose 76, I'm sorry, I don't remember who you are and what I'm supposed to be getting back to. Can you be a little bit more specific, please? Because I absolutely have no clue. Yeah. But anyway, I got thrown off. That's why I tell you I have to stay out of these comments. Probably take all of that out. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. But I think we're going to hear from TD Jakes folks this week, and I think it'll be a really good response. I'm anticipating this response if y'all want to know the truth. You sent me an email from Dallas. Okay. All right. I'll look at it. I won't be home until late tonight, so I won't be able to give you a response until tomorrow. Yeah, but I will look at it. I definitely will do that. Hey, Yvonne. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. Look. Oh, Lord. Hey, Patsy. Good to see you. Patsy, you at work? Let me know if you're at work. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Pearson. I appreciate it. Because you know how we gets down over here. Now, see, this is what I didn't want it to do. It's kind of like it's releasing all the juices. It's browning a little bit, but I needed it a little bit different. I browned it a little bit different. Okay, good for you. Was that vinegar? What's that? Vinegar. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, just so you guys know, the person that I'm making this for is Mr. Lampkin, who happens to be the person that I had you guys to support the foundation with. We appreciate you. Right. And so that is Mr. Lampkin. Mr. Lampkin is the first African American city planning commissioner for our entire city. Okay. So he's somewhat of a big deal, at least in my eyes. I try to tell everybody, being the first of something is really important. You know what I mean? Especially when, so many other people have tried to forge ways for us. Do you remember the statement last night when Larry said that we need to let our black
ancestors.
Yeah, our black light shine.
Our black light is shining, y'all. So let y'all know. Before Larry said it, it was already shining.
Make sure y'all know. That was hilarious.
It was shining before Larry said it.
Oh my God.
I have to walk to the water and get closer to the water.
Yeah, that is hilarious. I was like, okay, this dude. But yeah.
There was no portals.
Oh my God.
My ancestors ever talk to me is when it's time to season the food.
Right? And I'm definitely, you know what? As a matter of fact, you just reminded me. I normally put the seasoning right after I do this, but I think I'm gonna do it now. Just brown this a little bit. Yeah. So that really was something else to hear somebody say we needed to let our black light shine. I'm like, wait a minute, our light been shining the whole time. Lord, that's crazy. It's just like I said, you know what, DeAndre, it's like when some black people wake up and they realize that they black, like they have like this epiphany, and then they start realizing, oh, all of this stuff and all these injustices have happened in the world, but the rest of us have been out here working. Like, what have you been doing? It's like that you just now discovering all of this stuff. Yeah, he actually, I think, falls in that line, in my opinion. Yeah. But yeah, he wants everybody to have their black light to shine now. I said, oh, this is interesting. Very interesting. Yes, Betty Yellick. They mad at me, Betty, because I said mushrooms. We eat mushrooms around here. A lot of them. We had mushrooms last night.
I bought 2 of these. Might be enough.
Yeah, one of them's enough. Look, yeah, you can use the other one for something. No, you can use one. Because I'm just saying, it depends on how much.
I didn't realize how much this was.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's like, yeah. That sauce stuff is so good.
Patsy Brown said, "Go ahead and throw some of her the mushrooms to Alabama." Right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I had to come on here to talk to you guys. And listen, don't y'all get distracted by all these people on the internet. Listen, I've been doing this a while. I know that there are going to be people who don't like what I said and they're going to have problems with it. I hear a lot of y'all got in trouble for being in my chat last night. So if you got in trouble last night for being over there with me, just know you have a home over here with Mad Church Disease. So if somebody is upset with you and trying to get rid of you and block you and all that stuff, just come over. We're grown-ups over here. We don't mind. And we don't always agree, but we're respectful to one another. So you most certainly can come over and partake. I don't know what these people are doing, where they just think they can control grown-ups, where grown-ups are going in other people's chat. Like, it's weird to me. That kind of stuff is weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just find that whole thing weird. I really do. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I find that weird. Let me use this bowl too. I'm going to dump it all out. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm really just trying to brown this, and once I brown it, then I'm gonna put the onions in here. But I got some more meat to brown. But I want to keep this juice. I don't want this juice to go anywhere. Yeah, I am. That's why I'm taking it out because it's got too much juice. That's why I'm taking it out. Listen at you. You forgot this is my recipe, sir. Did you forget? Okay. Yeah, I got it. I just want to. Yeah, you went through three portals, you know. I don't know what to tell you. That dude is crazy. Just want to brown this a little bit. Brown it. Really. Somebody said last night was good and needed. They're very nutritious. I just don't like the slimy texture of mushrooms. Who's mushrooms you eat? I know who's making slimy mushrooms. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, I'm like, who's eating slimy mushrooms? Yeah, I know. You ain't eating frog legs. Right. Oh man. Let's go ahead and brown that. Good. I wanted to give it a little bit browner texture. I love you too. From Greenville, South Carolina. Love you too. Lord. But we'll see how Larry and these folks respond. I can't wait to TD Jakes' lawyers respond. Because I don't see TD Jakes letting this case go, you all. I really don't. There's no way. If you send me a $6 million letter trying to, in my opinion, trying to extort me, there's no way in the world I'm not going to go all the way with the case. What reason do you think that TD Jakes would give up? I don't think he'll give up. DeAndre, I don't. Do you think he'll give up? No, I don't think so either. Yeah. Now that you say that, that even makes me think even more. Yeah, they're gonna. He clearly has a case. Yeah, he definitely gonna want the medical bills paid. Yeah, they're gonna have to deal with that. Because you know he actually turned the church over to his daughter and the son-in-law. He's done, bro. He's absolutely done. Oh my goodness, landscape depending on the variation. When you talking about a meet and greet, oh Lord, that would be nice. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Actually, that was supposed to be Christine Park's job. Christine said, I think she said now we have to do something. I don't know, is it next year? I don't know. Christine was planning something for us. I don't know how that's working, but that was Christine's situation. Oh. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm concentrating. I apologize. Now, The whole reason why these folks is upset with me, not because of the stuff I said, because it was the truth. These people are just mad because I'm actually talking about it. Because, for some odd reason in the church, we just don't seem to talk about obvious things that we know, right? We have to pretend like we don't know stuff that we know. When other people start talking about it, everybody else gets mad. And I'm going to step out of the way so y'all can say hello, Mr. Lampkin, when you go by. So poke your face in there, Mr. Right? All right. Right. So you can be smart and silly if y'all didn't know that. You can be extremely smart and having fun. Oh man. Oh my God. But I wanted to cook it early because this has about an hour and 45 minute. Yeah. This has got to literally cook for about an hour and 45 minutes because the meat has to really give up the ghost, y'all. Somebody said you got some carrots, potatoes, pearl onions, and beef stew. Yeah, we don't normally put carrots in this recipe, just so you know. Yeah, we got about 20 folks to feed, so. Now, DeAndre, where can I, actually, I don't want this part. No, I'm gonna dump this juice here. Normally, because all I need is the browning stuff that's gonna be on the bottom of the browning pan, so I don't really get all the juice. I could use it, but as a matter of fact, we might keep some of it. Wait a minute. Well, it depends on what you're putting on it. Depends. Now, listen, all you Caribbean people, Leonidas is behind you. He's here, over here. It depends. You Caribbeans want to put carrots in everything. It's good with the way you guys make it, but this is just a different recipe. That's all. Could you put carrots in this? Absolutely. Would this be delicious? Absolutely. But you guys don't like mushrooms. So I wouldn't eat what y'all made. I'm just not, if you don't have no mushrooms and no beef stew, and if the meat is not really tender, I don't want it. Yeah, I get it, Kevin, because I know a lot of people don't like mushrooms, but I am super fond of mushrooms. Super fond of them. Very much so. And I don't know where in the world is Phoenix is everything. He keeps disappearing. Where are the but for the life of me, I don't understand why some people be so upset about other people's chat and what be going on. Can you give me something that can hold this hot juice? Got something like so I just want to keep this here. Yeah. Just a little bit of this juice. Yeah, let's save this. No way. We're gonna use that. On punishment for being here the other night. Who's on? Oh well, you know what? You might be right, Lynn. I didn't even think about that. Hopefully he'll watch the replay. Because they can't be seen over here. Oh my God, I think that is so funny. I never heard of something like that with grown-ups. That to me is hilarious. Really hilarious. Let me pick this up. Yeah, you guys know I'll show y'all the finished product and the layout in a little while. And if you haven't joined the Mad Church Disease channel, make sure you get you a membership. Shout out to all of you. Please hit the like button and double tap the screen, everybody, if you're on your phone. I appreciate it. Just want to come in and chit chat with you guys because I won't be able to go. I won't be able to go live later tonight. Thank y'all for taking care of that chat. I tell you, these people are something else. I knew we were gonna get some. I knew we were gonna get some. Especially because I can't turn the other stuff. You know what somebody just said? DeAndre, pour the wine and the beef stew and then into the glass. I'm like, yeah, we normally do that.
Oh yeah, yeah, we do cook with red wine.
Yeah, we do. We cook with the red wine all the time. Right. And we did that one night. That was really good too. Mm-hmm. But I thought,
Red wine and garlic and onion.
oh,
Okay. Okay.
oh, that was good too. Brown, brown for me. Mm-mm. So, can you believe somebody could literally tell the whole world the reason why they got rid of their mentors because he voted for somebody that they didn't agree with, and that God told them to do it?
I can believe it. Same person tell everybody to shut up and then they gonna shut up.
That just, it just tickles me. It really tickles me. Shut up.
Everybody just shut up.
And when we shut up, then what? You really don't want us quiet because if we talking, then you know what we're thinking and not what we're saying. If we start getting quiet, buddy, that ain't a good thing for you. That ain't a good thing for you.
Should have been able to prophesize that.
Yeah. But you know, he told the man, he's a prophet, so he knew he voted for Donald Trump. So he was like, "Yeah, I know you voted for him." Oh, you do you? And you know that how? Everybody knew Kamala Harris wasn't gonna win. Most of the smart people knew, especially if you knew politics. You know damn well she didn't have a lot of time to run. She tried it, but it wasn't gonna work. She gave it an effort, so that she did. Yes, indeed. I think we're doing good. What time is it?
Limestone. It's 307.
Oh, we're doing good. So I put it on there by 4 o'clock. Get everything done. It'll be done by 6. So we good. Yeah, we're good. Well, I'm glad I came when I did because I started to come over like now. I was like, so I better do it now.
That's the plan. That's the stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna brown all your meat. You're gonna brown it. Once you brown it, you're going to bring in your onions and your mushrooms. You're gonna stir that around, and put your garlic in there too. So bring your onions, your mushrooms, and your garlic. And you want to add that to the same pan that you was browning the meat in because you want all of that goodness and mercy that's in the pan that's going to follow you all the days of your life. You want that to go ahead and get in there as well. Okay? I'm using the most bowls. Lisa, because I know people. Cook. Yeah, well, Misha, that's how the world goes. People want you to be mad at somebody because everybody else is mad at them. But I've never been that kind of person. Like, just because you're mad at somebody don't mean I have to be mad at them. It's crazy. That's manipulation. Now, you talk about manipulation and control. Yeah, I don't get down like that. I don't like that. You got another bowl, big one?
The big bowl.
Yes, big one.
Plastic.
Where's the glass one that I have?
Did you put it in? It's in the sink.
Yeah, right. I can use that. Let me use that. Let's dry it out and then we'll put this meat in here. And let me brown the other. Yeah, I know, but all of that stuff. What are you going to do with that roasted Parmesan bread? You're going to cut that in slices or something? What's up? What's up, Daryl Moore? Daryl Moore, did you have to work today? I think you're off on the weekends, right? I forgot. That's Daryl.
Daryl, I need some cigars.
Uh-oh. All right. Daryl, somebody say they need some cigars. That's right. But you know he worked at a cigar shop. Huh? He works at a cigar shop.
Oh, no, I looked them up.
Oh, okay.
Daryl, I need some cigars, all right? You can't be on here teasing us like that. All right? Where is he? What is it? I'm about to leave this wedding. Oh, he's leaving a wedding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he had like 2 or 3 weddings. Yes, he is, sir. Yes, he is. And he almost forgot one lady's appointment. I was like, somebody ain't gonna get married. They're gonna be mad. Mm-hmm. That lady gonna be hot. I'm about to leave. Okay. Look, Tasha Global said you're cute. Tasha Global.
My mama said the same thing.
Now you ought to see Tasha Global's skin. Oh my God, just flawless. Uh-huh. She used to be over there with Bernard Jordan over there with Zoe Ministry. And she was on that. Did I show you that Hulu thing that she was on about the scam? You got Hulu, right? Oh, you got rid of that too, huh?
Nice.
What's wrong with you? Why are you getting rid of everything on the TV? Well, ain't no more late night TV watching with you. That's so funny. Oh, fitness is everything I was asking about you. Yes, I'm trying to cook. Yes, but this is more seriously. This is a protein type of situation here. I don't really do the breads and all that stuff anymore. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay as healthy as I can. You all, I'm not kidding. I want to live. I'm not trying to be withered away like certain bloggers. I'm trying to live. And I ain't even trying to be funny. I am literally trying to live. Because if you don't take care of your body gonna soon come back and let you know. It really will. Yes, indeed. But I'm sorry, fitness is everything that them folks was mad at you for coming over here. I apologize for that, but I thank you for being strong and coming over here and hanging out. I really do. I really do. And I don't go in some of those other people chat because I mean I don't have time to be folks to be mean. Look at how this meat looks. That is really gorgeous. You see the brown on that? Man. Wow, that's gonna be good.
That meat about to make the room grow still.
Yes, it will.
As we make our way to Jesus.
By the way, this Justin is very funny, so we're gonna have a good time and a lot of wine. As a matter of fact, speaking of wine, sir,
You got mix.
yeah,
We getting glasses.
this is because this is already mixed. We can just start drinking this. Listen,
Splash.
I know, which means that's gonna be really good. Here, you got it. You want me to open it? I have it, sir. You got the job, man. Tasha Global, I'm over here cooking. I'm trying to make some beef tips. We're gonna have some beef tips and a whole bunch of other stuff. What are we gonna eat with the beef tips? Other than because you didn't make anything else. Oh, you got the pasta. That's right. Okay. Everybody talking to me. Well, we make things different in California. Yes, we make it different because we're trying to live. That's why. Right. Look, that's why when we come to other states, people be like, "Oh my God, y'all look so young." Yeah, we do because we try not to eat all of that stuff. We be trying to take care of our bodies. Now, the sad part about it is, you go to some of these restaurants and order your food, and you're gonna be disappointed because, man, and that seems like a whole lot of meat, but actually, when you cook it down, that thing is what I thought it was. Okay, well, that's good. I'm good with that. Oh man, but yes, indeed, y'all. Yes. Look at Mary already trying to put in an order. Is Christine Parks in here? Christine, you need to tell these people when we're supposed to be getting together, because that's Christine Parks' thing. Shout out to Sonia. Thank you so very much for putting the color on it, Sonia. I thank you so much.
Well, you can share some wine with the covenant, Miss Sonia.
Right?
Matthew 26 says that Jesus shared a cup of wine with 12 disciples. So I'll let y'all know that if you want to share this cup of wine, go ahead and put some color on that chat right there. $12, $12. If I can get this thing open.
Well, it wasn't. You want to leave it out for a second because it was in the freezer for a minute. I was trying to let it get cold. Yeah. Leonidas. Don't get too close because you might lose an eye. But you're trying to remove this cork. Yeah, that's what I said. It has to probably sit for a minute. It's all nice and chill too. That's why I did it.
Make that cork go solid.
Oh, sorry about that. That's what everybody. After last night, I will not go to other platforms anymore. They really showed me who they were because I have a mind. Absolutely. Enjoy your mind, sir, of your own. Enjoy your mind of your own. I tell you, this is crazy. I never heard of such foolishness. Actually, that is crazy. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely. I'm sorry, y'all. That just I will be thinking about that for days because I'm like, dang, that is something grown-ups doing that. But that's what I said about that loyalty thing. They really believe.
By itself.
Yeah, well, just make sure it's not in the near your
That's what
fixture. Oh my goodness. Funny thing is, I didn't do or say anything disrespectful or wrong about anyone. I know, isn't that crazy? Yes, Misha, I'm definitely gonna eat, drink, and be merry. We're gonna be like Mary Mary. I'm walking, I'm walking, walking. We ain't going too far. All we doing is going in the backyard. We ain't going that far. That got a good brownie thing on it. Once it comes out. Oh yeah, this really is the trick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know we're gonna go back. Right, right. Exactly. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I just wanted to chat with you guys. I didn't want to hold y'all too long tonight. But that is what we're doing. I won't see y'all tomorrow because I'm taking the day off. Just to let y'all know, there will be no lives tomorrow unless you in the private chat. I'll probably come in there and talk to you guys tomorrow. Y'all know we're probably gonna have a really good conversation tomorrow because I can just really let loose and tell y'all what I'm thinking. So shout out to all of y'all in the chat. Marcellus, do you believe I should be okay with friends and loved ones supporting Trump? Why not, Kevin? Yeah, why wouldn't you? Just because somebody voted for somebody that you don't agree with, I don't understand where we get this from, you all. It's not a single politician that can tell you right. I don't know where we get this. Especially black people. Y'all know how many black preachers been voting for Republicans for as long as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black preachers were. A lot of black preachers are and were. You know how we Republicans. Right. Then we have, let's do the onions, mushrooms. In fact, Republicans got them out of jail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they did. We're gonna do mushrooms, garlic. Put the onions in first. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay. I'll break it up with the spatula. See, normally what you do, you take all of this and that goes in your. No, not yet. Right here. I'm gonna cook these onions down a little bit, and then we're gonna put the mushrooms in, and then we'll do the garlic. The mushrooms. Yes, indeed. The man is trying to kill us. I'm not okay with that. He's a maniac. Oh, what is that? Maniacal. Maniacal. Right. Kevin's just like, I just don't know. Listen here, Kevin. Let me tell you something. If he is trying to kill us, I'm not gonna get in the line of fire so that I can die first. You understand what I'm saying? Because the anger, you know what anger is gonna do. If you stay in an anger stage, it's gonna put you in a position to lose your life quicker than everybody else. Right. Like, right. Why are you, no. You gonna live, Kevin. You living right now. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre told me a story. You tell me about the man that said the LGBT guy that said they were losing all their rights, and he kept saying, "Yeah, and many of them for his friends." Right. So I'm like, you're doing too much, doing way too much. Scrape this goodness off the side. Yes. What's interesting is people in the Bible as God began to expand their territory and give them positions of leadership. Yeah, you got $4.99 fitness is everything. The basic membership is $4.99. Come on in so you can hear one of my million stories that I'll be telling. Where me and I go? Lay down. There he is. You heard his name. Back down. The high blood pressure. What meat are you stealing over there?
That's the one.
Oh, Lord. Somebody said, yes, that you had Lane Pearson and Marcellus. I have one tomorrow. Oh, he says, Daryl says, I officiated 2 weddings today and he has one tomorrow. Yeah. DeAndre said you need some cigars, Daryl. Yeah.
That's good.
Let's do mushrooms. I'll do mushrooms. Then I'll do the garlic. Oh no, I didn't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are our onions, and now we're adding our mushrooms that none of y'all seem to be caring about. And you know those are going to take a minute to cook down. No, we don't need no top. No. They'll steam themselves. Okay. Yes. Don't try to say that about the mushrooms. No mushroom. Him and Moni. And then Moni said, I bought more babies and had babies. Wow. You know, Juanita Bynum had people to go out and buy some obey season and told the people the reason why she sent them to buy the obey season is so they could obey God. And you know, the people literally did it. I swear to God, I can't make this stuff up. And them stupid people did it. I'm like, what in the world are you gonna do with all this obey season? And ain't none of them getting smart. That is hilarious, but it's so true. We had a woman on our program, our podcast one night, who told us the story, and we was like, wait a minute, did she really do that? The lady was like, yeah, she made us all buy obey season. I said, that is hilarious. Yeah.
What about to go buy something?
Right? That is hilarious. And if I was Joe Biden, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. Yeah, great. I'm gonna tell him I don't remember nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I don't know nothing. Right. Since all of y'all say I'm crazy anyway, I just don't know nothing. I ain't gonna lie. Who was the person that? Oh, we got a preacher, Watkins, that Youngblood, Dwayne Youngblood was sitting up talking about he trying to go after. I ain't lying. If I was Watkins, I'm 90-something years old. Or almost 90 something. I'm telling you, I don't remember nothing. I'm gonna get on the stand and say I don't know nothing. I don't know what my name is. Them silly people. You better believe I would do that. Talking about Joe Biden is, they got to find out and investigate who was running the country and all of this kind of stuff. It's like, okay, whatever. Joe Biden gonna be like, I don't remember on that particular day. I don't recall. That's what you do. You go to court and you say, I don't recall. Since everybody want to play the court game, because that's exactly what they do. They get you in court and everybody start lying. That makes me mad. You're like, what you lying for? See? Don't. Cook this down some more, sir. Kevin Moore, thank you so much for your support and putting the color on it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. Now, probably in about a couple of months, we're gonna go live on the Lampkin Foundation YouTube channel, and we're gonna need y'all to come over and support us on that channel. And then I can tell y'all all the work that DeAndre's doing. When you're trying to, feed folks, give people school supplies and all sorts of things. You want to make sure that, people are supporting good causes. And I know you guys, want to do that.
You know where the money's going.
And you know where the money's going.
See it.
Mm-hmm. Is that cork ready, sir? Please. Ready. Yes, Lord. I need communion at this point. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Somebody said Biden was ostracized by dumb. Now his cognitive issues are being are in question. He said he was ostracized. You mean it's Trump? He was ostracized by Trump. Now his cognitive issues are being questioned. Yeah. And listen, even if he has cognitive issues, y'all listen to me. I don't give a damn. Oh, I'm sorry. I said the cuss words. Y'all forgive me. Ronald Reagan had cognitive issues. He was showing up the stuff with the stuff written on his hand. I'm just saying. He did a Sarah Palin long before Sarah Palin did a Sarah Palin. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I've never had it. So I just thought I'd try it since it was already made, right? Oh, this is good, DeAndre.
Oh yeah.
It's a little too sweet for me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. They put too much extra stuff in stuff.
Yeah.
And I started to just get some orange juice and champagne.
Mango? Oh, it's mango.
It is mango. That's why I said I was gonna try it.
Yeah. No. I thought it was orange juice. You said it was too sweet. I was like, that's tastes like mango. It's good though. It's tasty. It's a sipper.
It's different. It'll do good on a Sunday morning, right? With some eggs, right? Right? You understand what I'm saying? Let this cook down a bit. Onions. Biden. Somebody said Biden has stage 4 cancer.
Stage 5. Stage 5.
Yes,
right.
he said stage 5. Okay.
Which is
well, you know what that means? He on his way out of here anyway, so I wouldn't answer no question.
Yeah, the best doctors in the world. They just found out Sunday. What's up with that?
Oh, well. I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't answer no questions. Y'all know how I am over here, man. Over here at this channel. If you've been around me for a long time, y'all know. As soon as they start asking me questions, I'll be like, monkeys have pink toes. I'll be like, monkeys have pink toes. I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Why in the world would I answer these types of questions? You want me to be behind bars with stage 5 cancer? I don't think so.
It says, well, anyway.
Right.
I ain't answering nothing.
And as a matter of fact, I'm telling everybody around me, if you open your mouth, I'm going to find a way to put you in prison.
Did you eat the olive pan? Oh, it was my favorite son.
Oh, man. Listen, y'all leave Joe Biden alone. Oh, he's on his way to go meet Jesus. Leave poor Joe Biden alone.
He's studying for the final right now.
He's going to be at the gates in a minute.
He's about to be in the upper room. From the White House to the upper room. That's the book I'm going to write, y'all. From the White House to the upper room.
And they all senile old men. I don't care who it is. All of them senile. All the people in Congress, I don't matter whether they're a Democrat or a Republican, all them people are slow. That lady Dianne Feinstein didn't even know where she was.
They said we need you to just say yes. She said, okay, my vote is yes.
She didn't know where she was.
Stop putting the camera on her.
Lord have mercy. And all the women in the Congress and all them folks, all they want to do is cat fight every week. It's nothing but cat fights. I can't stand it. See, I like it. Oh man. It's all cat fights. Somebody says it stops at stage 4.
No,
There's no stage 5. They say. Are you sure?
prostate.
Oh, he said prostate, so I guess it has something to do with the prostate. I don't know how that works. Somebody said he has had it for a while. He even admitted it. Okay.
In 2000, somebody saw the interview. 2015. 9 years ago.
And he admitted to having cancer?
Yeah.
But he had it then?
He admitted it. If this prostate cancer gets worse, then he'll stop wanting to be the last person in the room for Barack Obama. Without the body.
Well, he's doing what he can do to stay alive. Dude, I'm going to tell you, Donald Trump was not the man for COVID. He just was not the man for COVID. And that's just my opinion. He was going to kill all of us.
Nobody. Anybody would be derailed if COVID suddenly popped up and you came in with a game plan. The White House and found out they got roaches.
Somebody said he had skin cancer. I guess Biden.
Biden said very specifically prostate cancer.
And that was in 2015?
2015.
Oh, see.
When they asked him about, the question was, what are the things that you expect from Barack Obama? He said, I only demanded 2 things. That I'll be the last person in the room, and that I probably wouldn't be able to make the good decisions if my prostate cancer or something like that progresses.
That's crazy. All right. I didn't want to keep y'all. Let me get back to cooking and concentrating. Y'all join me tomorrow in the private membership. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have a good chit chat on tomorrow. I will show you guys in the. I'll go live in the private chat tonight, so you guys can see a little bit of the comedy stuff, and I'll also let you guys see the spread before we serve all the guests, so y'all can see all of that. All right. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys for putting a color on it. I really do appreciate it. So thank every single one of you today rather. Thank y'all so much. Truth Seeker. Listen here, Truth Seeker. I ain't on no kind of level. I'm just a little boy from the projects. I don't put myself on no kind of level. I let these people, they can be the great ones. I'm fine. I'm just a little guy from the projects of Winston-Salem. That's who I am. That is it. All right, y'all. I love and appreciate you. Thank you, Betty Yellick. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later. Share this live. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do so. We're about 30 people away from 18,000. So y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Thank y'all. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you, Betty.